I herald his beginning. I herald your end. I herald Galactus.
In the Marvel Cinematic Universe, few names carry as much cosmic weight as Thanos and Galactus. One is a conqueror who sought to bring balance through destruction. The other is a force of nature, ancient, unstoppable, and often misunderstood. But when it comes to pure power, who actually ranks higher? Is it Thanos with the full might of the Infinity Gauntlet? Or is it Galactus, the devourer of worlds wielding the boundless power cosmic?
And Galactus is terrifying.
This isn't just a comic book debate, it's a serious question as the MCU shifts into its next phase of cosmic storytelling. With Thanos leaving his mark in Infinity War and Endgame, and Galactus expected to enter the scene with Fantastic Four, fans and analysts are already drawing the battle lines. According to a recent deep dive by ScreenRant, the comparison isn't even close, at least not without the Infinity Stones. Their article breaks down the raw power levels, cosmic roles, and narrative purpose behind each character. Thanos may be the most feared villain the MCU has shown us so far, but Galactus operates on a completely different level. He's not a warlord or a tyrant, he's a cosmic constant, something that exists not to conquer, but to maintain balance through consumption. Meanwhile, Thanos, though powerful and cunning, relies heavily on external artifacts to reach his full potential. Without the stones, he's a powerful being, yes, but one still bound by mortality and vulnerability. Over the next few segments, we're going to break it all down, from their origins and abilities to their limitations in the MCU and what their future roles might mean. Whether you're rooting for the Mad Titan or the World Eater, one thing is clear. This isn't just about who would win in a fight. It's about understanding the very nature of power in the Marvel Universe. So let's dive into the cosmic deep end and settle the question. Galactus versus Thanos. Who truly reigns supreme?
Such insignificant creatures. They dare steal from Galactus. For that, I will destroy their planet.
Thanos was introduced in the MCU as a strategic warlord from Titan, obsessed with cosmic balance and armed with immense physical power and intellect. Over the Infinity Saga, he acquires the Infinity Stones, allowing him to erase half of existence in a single thought. In contrast, Galactus emerges not from ambition, but cosmic necessity. Originally Galen of Ta, after the destruction of his previous universe, he merged with the sentience of that universe to become Galactus, a living force embodying the power cosmic, consuming planets to sustain his existence and act as a cosmic balance between entities like eternity and death. Unlike Thanos, Galactus doesn't depend on external artifacts. His power flows from within. His energy scales with consumption. Feed him planets and he becomes stronger. Starve him and he becomes vulnerable. That internal reservoir makes him qualitatively different from Titan's quest for power through artifacts. This foundational difference sets the tone. Thanos is a strategic vessel amplified by stones, while Galactus is a cosmic force of nature, arguably higher in universal rank. That hierarchy is built into Marvel's mythology. Without the Infinity Stones, MCU Thanos is undeniably formidable. He exhibits superhuman strength, durability, energy projection, and mastery in combat strategy. Yet, even at his peak here, analysts note he remains drastically inferior to Galactus, who wields godlike control over cosmic forces. Galactus, powered by the power cosmic, can manipulate energy, matter, gravity, souls, memories. He can recreate dead worlds, travel between dimensions, reshape reality, and even resurrect life on a planetary scale. ScreenRant states clearly, in a fight between the two, Galactus and the power cosmic easily defeat Thanos if he does not have the Infinity Stones. That's not hyperbole. It reflects the cosmic gulf between an artifact-reliant Titan and a universe-level sustenance-driven being. Without the Infinity Gauntlet, he would lose argues Galactus is way too tanky, nothing more than that. When referring to Thanos' capabilities sans stones, the crucial takeaway, Galactus' strength grows endlessly as he consumes worlds, while Thanos' power without artifacts plateaus at cosmic warlord status, not cosmic supremacy. When Thanos wields all 6 Infinity Stones, his threat level skyrockets. He becomes capable of erasing half the universe with a snap, bending reality and resisting near-total resistance. Even cosmic entities respond with fear. Yet, even in the comic, the Infinity Gauntlet hasn't guaranteed dominance over Galactus. While some mythic narratives show Thanos defeating Galactus with the Gauntlet, ScreenRant cautions that MCU-level depictions haven't demonstrated that Thanos could overpower a fully fed Galactus or cosmic beings far beyond him. Fan analyses and discussions maintain that just 4 Infinity Stones could elevate Thanos to Galactus comparable power. Some contend 6 stones might still struggle against a fully nourished devourer. Myth-wise, Infinity Stones grant godlike dominion in their universe, but entities like Galactus exist beyond typical cosmic threats. And in the MCU adaptation, both characters have been portrayed conservatively. That leaves open the question, who truly wins when both are at full strength? In current MCU storylines, both Galactus and Thanos have been nerfed relative to their comic book omnipotence. ScreenRant emphasizes that Galactus is depicted more like a really big monster, and Thanos more like a well-prepared warlord, instead of cosmic gods seen in the source material. Far from exhibiting multi-universal scale power, MCU Thanos relies heavily on the Gauntlet, and without it, even his physical might cannot challenge Galactus. Meanwhile, Galactus' cinematic introduction, promised in Fantastic Four First Steps, has yet to demonstrate full-power cosmic ability, though future installments may amplify his threat level. This cinematic limitation underlines a key point. The narrative has deliberately toned down cosmic stakes to keep storytelling grounded. Thanos was humanized with emotional arcs around sacrifice and loss. Galactus may similarly be introduced more as existential threat than omnipotent force. If MCU follows that conservative trajectory, even gauntlet-wielding Thanos might still be dwarfed by a high-tier Galactus. The unresolved tension provides fertile ground for fan speculation, debate, and creative storytelling, particularly as future phases explore deeper cosmic mythology. As MCU expands into phases 5 and beyond, the arrival of Galactus could redefine the cosmic power balance. My comparative analysis emphasizes that even MCU-level Galactus poses a threat far beyond anything Thanos achieved without stones, and maybe even beyond him with the Gauntlet in some depictions. With Fantastic Four First Step, Marvel Studios may showcase his planet-consuming might, cosmic manipulations, and herald creation, potentially placing him at the pinnacle of MCU villains. Thanos wrapped up his arc in Endgame, and future MCU reappearances would likely be flashbacks or references. That means Galactus may emerge as the top-tier cosmic boss, challenging heroes and setting stage for multiversal stakes. The wider implications, this power hierarchy could force the MCU to explore existential themes, cosmic balance, and universal-scale morality, which Galactus embodies. In comparison, Thanos achieved mass destruction, but through artifact-based emulation of power, not organic cosmic essence. One popular Reddit thread notes that Thanos may need only 1 stone to beat a decently fed Galactus, but acknowledged that a fully powered, nourished Galactus might still top even a 6-stone Titan. But as of now, Galactus stands above Thanos in MCU power hierarchy, especially if narrative allows full manifestation of the power cosmic. That cosmic dominance dominance could shift MCU into a new tier of storytelling where existential threats go beyond wars and artifacts, touching the very fabric of existence. When it comes to the MCU's ultimate cosmic scale, Galactus towers over Thanos unless the Titan wields the full Infinity Gauntlet at maximum capacity. Even then, the outcome is far from clear-cut. ScreenRant's comparative analysis and the lore behind each character strongly suggest that a nourished Galactus, powered by the power cosmic, represents a higher tier of universal force than the artifact-fueled power of Thanos. Is Thanos' ambition enough to eclipse an entity that is necessity incarnate? Can the MCU deliver Galactus as the cosmic apex villain? As the Fantastic Four bring Galactus to screen, all eyes will watch. Will Marvel finally unlock his full power cosmic? Will he consume worlds on panel and screen? And how will that shape MCU's cosmic future? Thanks for watching this deep dive comparing Galactus and Thanos in the MCU. If you enjoyed the breakdown, hit like, subscribe, and share your own theories. Would Thanos with all Infinity Stones overpower a fully fed Galactus? Or is the Devourer simply in a tier no Titan can match?